Hey guys, Mr. Again. Today we're going to look at adding and subtracting polynomials. Alright, so this probably doesn't look that much different than some of the problems we did earlier in the year when we combine like terms, and really that's exactly what we're doing. We're combining like terms. The first thing I like to do is to get rid of all the parentheses. So 3x squared plus 8x plus 4. Alright, since there's a addition sign there, plus I can take the parentheses off this second polynomial, and I don't really have to worry about anything changing. 9x squared plus x plus 12. Alright, combine like terms. 3x squared and 9x squared are like terms. 8x and 1x are like terms. 4 and 12 are like terms. 3x squared plus 9x squared is 12x squared. 8x plus 1x is 9x. And 4 plus 12 is 16. So my answer is a polynomial, more specifically a trinomial. All right, same idea. We're going to add two polynomials, two trinomials. This time I put a couple subtractions in there, see how that affects anything. So let's get rid of those parentheses. 4a to the third minus a squared plus 7a. Plus, I can just get rid of the parentheses and everything stays the same. 5a to the third plus 4a squared minus 10a. All right, I showed you earlier in the year, I like to change subtraction to addition, and then all I'm dealing with is addition. So minus 8a squared is the same as plus negative 8a squared, and minus 10a is the same as plus negative 10a. All right, now my like terms, 4a to the third, 5a to the third, negative 8a squared, 4a squared, and 7a, negative 10a. So 4a to the third plus 5a to the third is 9a to the third, plus, because everything's plus. Negative 8a squared plus 4a squared is negative 4a squared, plus 7a plus negative 10a is negative 3a. That's how I'm going to write my final answer. Now, if you wanted to, you could write it as 9a to the third minus 4a squared, because that's the same thing as plus negative, minus 3a. But the way I have it written is fine too. Once again, the answer is a trinomial. All right, now we have subtraction. This is where it's going to change a little. All right, so I'm going to take the parentheses off the first polynomial. But when I take the parentheses off the second, I have to make sure that I'm distributing this to all three of those terms. So now it's going to be minus 2y squared minus 5y. I have to distribute that to the plus 5y minus 8. Go back and change all my subtraction to plus and negative. Combine like terms. 4y squared, negative 2y squared. 10y, negative 5y. 11, negative 8. These subtraction problems are where people get hung up usually the most because of remembering to distribute that negative sign. All right, 4y squared plus negative 2y squared is 2y squared, plus, because I change everything to addition. 10y plus negative 5y is 5y, plus. 11 plus negative 8 is 3. And I get that trinomial as my answer. All right, let's draw another subtraction. This time I added some negatives in there. That always seems to add another wrinkle to things. So first trinomial, I just take off the parentheses. Everything stays the same. Okay, I got to make sure I'm going to distribute this. So minus 8b to the third minus 8b squared. And then the subtraction being distributed to that turns it into plus 4b. All right, let's change that to plus a negative, plus a negative, plus a negative, plus a negative. Combine my like terms, 4b to the third, negative 8b to the third, negative 6b squared, negative 8b squared, negative 10b, and positive 4b. So 4b to the third plus negative 8b to the third is negative 4b to the third, plus negative 6b squared plus negative 8b squared is negative 14b squared, plus negative 10b plus 4b is negative 6b. right, one more. Find the perimeter. Now, what have we been doing? We've been adding or subtracting polynomials. This problem, even though it says find perimeter, you know what's going to happen. We're going to add or subtract polynomials. So, perimeter just means the distance around an object. We have the length of each of those, so we're just going to add them up. So the perimeter equals 3x plus 5x plus 1 plus 2x squared plus 4 plus 6x squared plus x plus 1. Find my like terms. Well, let's see, I have a 2x squared and a 6x squared, 3x, a 5x, and a 1x, and a 1, a 4, and a 1. I think that's everything. So the 2x squared plus the 6x squared is 8x squared. The 3x plus 5x is 8x plus 1x, 9x. And then 1 plus 4 plus 1 is 6. And 8x squared plus 9x plus 6 is our answer. I'm not going to get just like a simple number for this one. We're going to get a polynomial, in this case a trinomial. Right there, that's adding, subtracting polynomials. Get rid of those parentheses. Subtraction, make sure you distribute the negative or the subtraction sign. Good luck, guys.